A concha tu madre. Okay, I should be back now. Sorry everyone for that. Yeah, my internet fell again. Sorry. So I'm back with my telephone, telephone data. Oh my god. Yeah. Long story short, I'm taking care of a turtle, and the healthcare of a turtle is more expensive than I imagined. It's the first reptile that I take care of, so I didn't expect it to be um so expensive in general. Only had dogs until now, and this turtle I rescued from someone who wasn't taking very good care of it. So yeah, that will be like long story short. If you want more details, go and watch yesterday's stream, or go and read the community post that I did. Give me just a few seconds only to check with some people if they can see the stream, because yeah, I haven't shared this in a while. I haven't done anything about this in a while. Also, I joined semi recently another Discord server. Don't expect me to interact much in Discord. For those who know me, I'm a very old-minded person, so Discord in general confuses me. I'm not good with these new apps and this new technology in general. I barely can figure out the messenger for those out there. For those who remember, because I assume for many don't even know what messenger is. Or maybe you do, but maybe you think it's the Facebook chat option. But no, Messenger used to be Microsoft like first instant messenger app, and those who were on online like in the early 2000s, they will remember. But for the new generations, no, I'm sure you don't. Oh my god, I'm dropping I'm dropping in kilobytes. I'm sorry. I hope the internet is good enough this time, so I can at least get a couple of of matches going on, because right now it seems that we're stable, but as soon as I put on the game, I don't know how it will be. So yeah, we're checking out Godzilla Battle Line again. As I said yesterday I wasn't able to because I had internet issues, just like today. But yesterday I also had the issue that I I wasn't able to update the end up version of Godzilla Battle Line because I haven't used it in a while. So I had like three or four updates like pending, and those took a while, and the internet wasn't ready for it. So yeah, let's see what we can get out of this expedition, and let's see if we can do some matches, some ranked matches, because I haven't played in a long while. Let me check in YouTube. Everything up is apparently okay. Let's see, OBS. Yeah, apparently everything is fine. Okay, let's keep it that way. And my internet is good enough. So yeah, let's say the phone data. Okay, let's take that expedition back. Let's check out our team, because for what I saw, the map is the one who has water on the middle. Let's see if my team is appropriate. I should take out Shinden since I only put it there because of the mission. How can we replace Shinden? Let's see what else we have. Okay, the -1 is good on water. For crowds, we have Bagan. in order to ourselves make a crowd. We have the helicopters, which also, by the way, the helicopters with the Geigen card, they ended up being so busted. I can't believe each helicopter has more than 1,000 HP. For me, that is, you don't even need the gamma spam, because yes, you have here the HP. This is the HP of the base. This should be the HP of each chopper, but since we have the Geigen card, okay, you can see I haven't played much on the PC. Since we have this Geigen card, it it increased the HP of each chopper by 1,000. That is crazy. Like you can check target. AH64D, yeah, it's not a mistake, it's not an issue, because when you check the embal base, the base itself is what gets the bonus, not the emboss, not the tanks, the base. But in the case of the chopper gets the bonus and not the base is so weird. But yeah, we have to take advantage of it. That's how the game works. Also, this car is so good. This set allows you for you to have extended time on bases. It's amazing. This is very good for the Godzilla Final Wars to get it out as soon as you can. Like you can drop on the match and then you drop your Godzilla Final Wars as soon as you can. And this one, I tell me that it's good, and I have it. Honestly, I'm not doing comparisons anymore, like those um like detailed comparisons in general. I'm not doing those anymore, so I'm not getting the gigantic difference that people say about how fast your energy charges with this and without this card. Maybe I can do a video about that. I don't know. But right now I'm using it only because I have at least three Godzilla units. I may add a fourth one. The Shinden could be another Godzilla unit. So yeah, I thought it was. Sorry, I yawn. I thought it was justified enough to put it there. Although we can also put a Geigen here. Yeah, and take advantage of the Geigen card. Yeah, because as you can see here, HP almost 3,000. It will be close to 5,000. With all the bonus, I think. Let's add it. And then let's see the total. No, no, more closely to 4,000. Still, it's a lot for a unit that is supposed to be like a berserker type unit, like a glass cannon. You have a. Give me a second. I'm gonna mute my cell phone. You have a glass cannon that is kind of tanky with the card, but I don't think I'm gonna go with, or maybe I would. Let's see, in water. Let's go with the more classic, especially in water because it's very useful here. Mothra, what's the name of it? Aqua Mothra? Aqua Mothra, yes. So yeah, this is a very good unit, very fast, very cheap, and not only is it only fast in the movement, it's also fast attacking. So it can take care, kind of. Especially the Dorats, which are like a big counter to for my deck, because as you can see, I don't have many units that can take care of swarms. But Mothra Leo can defend it. Mothra Leo, Aqua Mothra can defend itself decently, so we'll use her. So yeah, I think that's enough rambling. Let's go. Let's play some ranked matches and let's see how everything goes. Give me a second. I'm going to put OBS right here and the game on top. Yeah, right there. I have the stats. and I had the live stream on YouTube on the side. Yeah, sorry for for how poor everything seems. I'm a little rushed to make these streams in general. I can only dedicate so much time of my day to this. And as I said yesterday, I have other stuff to do, and including taking care of Toto physically. He is taking a lot of like a lot of medicaments. I don't know how you say it in English, in general. Let's see how this fight goes. Against Cedra. Oh, purple name. So already is might be a whale. No, that was a white name. Let's see. We can we can let that terrestrius evolve. Let's see if we can stop that. I don't think I'm going to be able to stop it. Oh, I was. Well, I think we're on top. We're in a very good place here. Okay, very good play for against me. And it was enough that special move to end my terrestris. Oh, a purple shin. Let's go with the airbase. Although the airbase wasn't the best option since if that shin evolves, yeah, the choppers are not going to be that useful. Okay, let's go with the final words. I might have to activate my tower. Okay, or no. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to go with this and this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That should take care of everything. Let's sneak Angelus over here. Again, look at that. Look at all that HP that these units have. Okay, we can do it. Oh no, we can do it with -1. And let's add Aquamothra. Okay, now it's my -1, and there we go. We're on a very good place, believe it or not. We're almost. Yes, we did it. You're a good team, man. That was a great battle. Although, yeah, for the level of your units, I think the Edra um was way overconfident. I think he didn't think I was such a good player. Sydney Sunes has great. Let's see, 24,000. Oh wow, that is a very high level Gigan Rex. Yeah, this guy seems to put a little money, I think. Yeah, because that what's the name of the this freaking unit? I don't remember. I have it at level 2, I think, or even a level 1. Yeah, level 29. The shrimp. What's the name? I I can't remember many of the names of especially of the monsters that I don't didn't watch many movies. What's the name of the freaking lobster? Evira. It's Evira. So yeah, this one is very good, and also leaving it at 29, I think it's a very good choice because people underestimate pieces that they don't see with the golden or the purple name. So when you leave it at this and shows with the white name, I think it gives you an edge. It gives you like something that the opponent doesn't know. So yeah, let's check out my. I think I'm going to. Mm, yeah, no, let's complete this right now. We have enough G tokens for now. Yeah, let's see what else we got. I think I'm on the brink of having the gold pieces to turn into gold, to turn into G tokens, which is going to be very useful because I need some G tokens to keep upgrading my units, especially the helicopter base. I think it's going to be a beast once I'm able to upgrade it more. Yeah, who would have thought that the helicopters would have been useful in the days to come? Back when I retired, no, they weren't a very good unit at all. Although I will say the helicopters were very good at the start of the game, like when the game first released. It was a very good unit. The thing is, after that, yeah, because at that time you didn't have many units that could um attack aerial units, and they group when they grouped together, you didn't have many units that were able to do anything at all. So the only unit that was able, I think it was destroy a larva. Um, yeah, because let me take care of this bot real quick. And yeah, destroy a larva was a very good unit to take care of like the helicopters. But for what it seems, people have uh stayed away from the type of units that would counter this swarm type units. I don't see Bagan too much, even though I think Bagan is a great unit, which is funny because I don't see Bagan too much against me. I've seen a couple of times, and you can tell when a player is when you can tell when a good player uses it. But I also don't see Space Godzilla too much. The base one, the other one you can see here and there, which the one who throws these crystals at the opponent, that is very weak to Bagan. So I don't know why people don't use Bagan more, or even the Godzilla GMK. Godzilla GMK, you can tell it got nerfed for when I used to play. You can tell it's not as effective as it was back then, but it's still a very decent unit. And for 6 cost, I don't know. I feel like the type of units that you can send out to have AOE and then use the dimension type to put all of your opponent's unit together, so all of your units can shoot their AOE together and take care of all of them at the same time. I don't know why that tactic isn't used more anymore. Because back when I retired, it was all over the place. Granted, when I retired, you have like the three best examples of that type of unit. Like you have Ultraman, which was very decent back in the day, especially for a 5 cost. You had Kumo Agent, which again we a very basic unit that also had a very good AOE. And then you have Godzilla GMK, and those three literally took care of everything back then. Okay, I'm going to need my Psychic Curse because here it comes the -1. Oh, and the Void. So, good call out for my Psychic Curse. And let's send Bagan. Why not? Okay, let's see how much damage can I do only with these units. Defense Neoberry. Okay, good call. Let's see if I can put my -1 and also Aquamoth. Oh no, -1 didn't activate. Oh, I'm going to lose my final wars. Oh, just made it. Ah, but Bagan is going to take care of it. But I think I'm going to have the last laugh with the -1. Oh, yes. Okay, I'm going to sneak Angerus. And behind it, another final wars. Okay, we have to be very, very smart on how we play this. So I think I'm going to wait for Void. Yes, because him having a. Okay, there we go. Mm, yeah, Bagan. Okay. I didn't make it on time with my psychic curse. Although it's. Oh! So close! Shoot. Oh, I'm in a very bad situation right now. No, I don't think I'm going to make it. Well, was a very hard fought. You're a good team, man. That was a very good, very smart comeback. Okay, let's continue. Did I did I completed the other expedition? I don't think I did. Oh yes, I did. Okay, let's go. Let me check real quick my dailies and my weeklies. If I have any pending, oh, no, dailies all set. Weeklies all set. I'm going to do weeklies later. Kamakura Swarm, Jijawa. We could do the Jijawa one, I think. Yeah, it being on water, I think we can replace Aquamothra with Jijawa and be more defensive in the face of a -1. Okay, let's go. Let's see what we got. How'd you get Shanghai? Ah, I face against this guy. Oh, I forgot to. Now that I'm looking at it, I said that. Also, this is going to be something that I want to keep for the following streams. Every time I do a stream, my name will be golden in the game. So if you see my name golden, most probably is that I'm streaming or that I forgot to turn it off. Okay, Godzilla Tower right here. Yeah, because if not, that Godzilla is going to be a problem. Although that Godzilla manga, it's also going to be an issue because the range that the attack has, my god. Okay, let's see if I can look at that reach, man. Even with Bagan. No, I'm not gonna make it. Because yeah, this Godzilla concept art, I think is one of the most on the brink of being broken, if I'm being honest. Oh, and my -1 wasn't able to make it to destroy. And now Jajawar is useless here. Great. Okay, how can we come back? Let's go with Bagan. Look at the damage, man. Okay, can we survive this? Oof, for now at least. See now if we can do it. Come on, come on. Come on, Bagan. Okay, we survived. I don't think we're gonna win though. Let's send. No, but let's wait a little. Yeah, let's wait that Mothra because the attack on Mothra when it comes out of the. Give me a second. I'm going to throw my tower there because that Godzilla also means trouble. And we're going to send Orangutus here to deal with that Mecha Godzilla poster. How what is it called? Concept art? Oh man, yes, we were able to take it out. But yeah, the three new units, man. There's something about it that I think I don't know if the developers really tested their test test them well enough. I don't know. I honestly don't know because it doesn't feel like, especially is it Volga? Volga feels like it wasn't set up, tested at all. And also, again, the attack of that Godzilla. Okay, let's put my tower over here, and let's send Angerus sneakily, and Bagan will do the attacking. And when you least expect it, another set of. Oh my god, can we do this? I think we can. And nine. Come on, come on. Oh my god. Come on. Okay, my choppers are. Oh, the the sound. I think we can make it. I think we can make it. Yes. -1 with the from the back. Oh man, that was a hard fight. Yeah. So yeah, the new units are a pain to go against, especially when you don't have good levels like I do. Um, the best way to counter each, I don't know. I think it's a combination of many units. For instance, against Mechagodzilla concept, my best bet is Angerus 21, and takes it out. If you're lucky, you can take it out as easily as you could a Godzilla Rio with Angerus. The problem is, for instance, with Godzilla Rio, it's easy because Godzilla Rio has such a great reach that it will kill himself with Angerus attack from far away. You don't need to be specific about the placement. With Mecha Godzilla concept art, it's very difficult because the moment your Angerus gets close enough to Mega Godzilla, it stops reflecting the damage. So it's only a matter of time before the Godzilla, the Mecha Godzilla kills your Angerus. So yeah, it's a give or take. Against Volga, my best shot has been the Godzilla Tower, honestly, and nothing else. And as far as the Godzilla manga goes, that's like the easiest one. That doesn't mean it's easy in general, but it's the easiest in comparison to all of them. Like from the three, I think that is the worst unit. But if you're the worst of the three best units that we have in recent times, I think you're you're very good. So yeah, that would be like my recommendations for the new unit. But yeah, if your opponent has all three, and if your opponent has all three on, no, I screwed up. That was supposed to be Angus. Okay, let's wait until the stream is up again so people can see that I was I was trying to play. As soon as the stream is back, and I think it is now. Okay. Oh, wait a moment. Wait a minute. Yeah, the stream is up. So, yeah, my connection to the server got lost because, again, I'm using my cell phone data, my plan. So let's see if I can get a couple more ranked matches. Oh man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make the double expedition trick. At least not right now. Okay, let's continue. I hope the audio is coming out okay. Also, for those who watch yesterday's stream, right now I'm not in the same room or the same setting that I was yesterday. That's why I'm not showing my face today. But I'm planning on doing so as much as I can, as much as I'm able to. But right now, I'm not able to. So, if you could only see the setup that I have right now, it's it's a mess. So I wouldn't want you to watch that. But yeah, I'm going to keep showing my webcam as soon as I'm able to. But today I'm not. What? Oh well, the connection it looks like it's dropping again. Oh my god, I hate this thing with the internet. Apparently, in my town, there are some people who are stealing uh op optic fiber optic fiber cable because apparently there is a rumor that there's gold inside it. If you don't know about that topic, let me illuminate you. No, there's no gold. There's no gold on optic fiber. It's only glass. Believe it or not, it's glass. It's glass fiber. That's what the name comes from. Fiber. It's glass. So yeah, there's no gold in it. It's not worth much. The cable by itself is not worth much if you're planning like to use it to steal it. No, it's not worth anything. So stop stealing it. It's not worth anything. So yeah, we're against Spy. Let's see if what's he got. Let's set up my airbase. Um, he's just standing there menacingly. I don't know if it went 80k. Is that how you say it? Or he's just waiting for the his boy Ghidra. Mm, I don't think this was a bot. Who knows why he didn't drop any units? But thank you. You're a good team. Wait, I was an expedition below, wasn't I? Oh, where? Wait, what? Where did I get this expedition? My last match was a disconnect. That's strange. Okay, let's try again. Sorry, I'm reaccommodating myself. Ugly big shadow. Let's see what you got. Maybe he's going for the icon. I don't see many reasons to use this Mega Godzilla, but maybe he has one. Who knows? Okay, Godzilla Odyssey. Although my choppers are doing a decent enough job, I forgot this Godzilla goes through armor, and apparently, well, you know what? In this setting, is very good to use Godzilla manga. Okay, what's it gonna send? Oh my god, bad placement for my tower. Should have been the other way. Okay, I'm activating the special move because I don't think I'm going to survive the Mecha Godzilla otherwise. Okay, I'd say we're in a good position right now. Let's let's leave those Gigan Miles to annoy him a little more. Let's place a Godzilla Final Wars here, and is my oh yes, it was. Hmm, I'm going to keep up the pressure, and I'm going to drop Jaguar there because even if this Godzilla can take out my Jaguar, at least it entertains him for him not to take down my Godzilla. My airbase over here, and another set of Gigan Miles. And I think we have this in the back. In the back, look at this reach. Look at this reach. Look at this reach, man. It's half the screen. My God, I'm all for a Godzilla having that kind of attack, but I don't know. Maybe make it a seven, cause although the the condition for that Godzilla to have that attack are so specific that maybe it's appropriate. I don't know. Doesn't feel broken for the moment. Okay, we did it. You're a good team, oddly big cheddar. Yeah, that combination of Godzilla, is it Godzilla 91, the one who ignores Shield? But the combination of that Godzilla and Godzilla manga was very good. I didn't see it coming, and if I didn't have other pieces, I may have fallen that in that first play. So yeah, let's see if we can pull off the double expedition trick. I haven't done it on PC in a while. As I said the other day, I haven't played in general on PC in a while, but it's nice. Actually, it runs better on my computer than on my phone, which didn't used to be the case. Yeah, I probably have to renew out my phone, but yeah, based on the situation that I'm right now, that is not going to be for at least I would say another year. Also, my phone it's great. It's not that it's slowing down too much. It's only it has a little trouble running this particular game, but I'm not gonna renew a whole phone for only a game. Also, how far am I to for completing the set of Mechagodzilla? I wanna know if am I close enough for that for my gold pieces to be on changeable for G tokens because that will be very useful. Okay, let's see what that studio. Oh no, we didn't have enough fans to complete the mission. Let's continue. 8 hours. Give me a second. Let's recover. This is the only thing that I don't like about the PC version is you can watch ads to speed like expeditions or stuff. It is a very good model of this particular Godzilla. Like you can tell it was drawn. You can tell it's modeled after something that is drawn instead of like a suit or something like that. You can tell like in the eyes and on the mouth. Like somebody drew this and then they made it a 3D model. Looks nice. Okay, let's see in expeditions. Okay, we were able to pull up the double expedition trick. Let's continue. We've gone for 40 minutes. I think I'm going to do a little over an hour. I think that will be like an okay stream. Again, I know that that is nothing in comparison to like other streamers, but I'm not going to sit here for 6 hours, guys. Sorry. And also for what I'm seeing, I'm not. Oh no, I had people here. Oh, sorry, I didn't even see you there. Hello, hello. Says, hey Mike, hope you and Toto are doing better. Yeah, yeah. He's doing better actually. I forgot to update you. Well, update anyone on that. So yes, yesterday when I came back from the bed, I don't know if you saw the images, but he was in a bad mood because he had a gigantic worm like an abscess. It's not a tumor, it's an abscess. It could be tumorous, but I wasn't able to afford the biopsy to confirm it. So for now, it's a mystery what the abscess was. The thing is, he was in a very bad mood because he has something like that removed from its body. So he wasn't eating. It was a hard situation. But right now he's sitting again. He is well. So yeah, he is definitely better from when we arrived yesterday. So that's great. I thank everyone who's worried about his state. Um, so yeah, thank you all. Honestly, thank you because it takes a lot to. I don't know. I don't know what to add there, but honestly, thank you very much for those who are sending this their support, their their best wishes. Okay, let's see how we deal with this Volga. And as I said, man, these new units when they're together on screen, it's very hard. Although Volga at least has low HP for everything that it does, because my Gigan Rex is at level 10, I think, and it has been able to eliminate the Volga very consistently, which is something good because I think now I have to rely on Ghidorah Void because this is not looking very good. So let's say now Void. Oh, I hate this freaking glitch when you can't see Ghidorah. And oh man, okay, how am I going to be able to do this? Darkross is glad to hear it. Thank you, man. Honestly, I really appreciate it. Yeah, because it was scary for me yesterday. We didn't have the best of news, and to see him like in that bad of state, it was honestly uh, um, it was hard to see. It was hard to watch. So yeah, to watch him today, like eagerly eating, it was great to see. It was something that I wasn't expecting to be so glad about because I don't know. It's a hard situation. I've never been in this kind of situation before. I don't know if you can tell, but yes, as I said before, I often usually have only like dogs. So for me to have this situation with a pet, it was unheard of for me because I actually that's one of the main reasons why when I was a kid I didn't want reptiles or pets like that because I knew they were harder to maintain. And you have to take that in consideration when you're thinking about owning a pet. Like if you're not going to take good care of it, oh, we failed for Godzilla minus one. Well played, man. Uh, what I was saying, when you have to take in consideration how hard it is to maintain your pet. So if you're not ready, you're not willing to make those sacrifices, to make the time for your pet and for everything that comes with it. And I was with Toto, like as I said before, I rescued him from someone, and I was willing to commit to him, but the commitment was way greater than I expected. So that's why I'm resorting to this. As I said before, I kind of hate to do this. I kind of feel like I'm e-begging, which it's kind of is. I'm not gonna lie. If I was on the other side, I would probably say that. But you know what? This is another, like, as I said, other resort. If it works, it works. If I can get to the monetization and we can help Toto, all the better. Oh, thank you for Chup who gave us a win. Let's see, OBS. OBS is way behind. I'm going to only keep it up for the data. But yeah, because I was so busy with OBS, I didn't get to watch the Dark Rose message. So I'm sorry, Dark Rose. Also, by the way, how have you done in general? What do you think about the current state of the game? Is it too different? Do you like it? I'm honestly torn about it. I think it has evolved to a point where a couple of units are very broken, and instead of fixing it, instead of balancing it, they just keep releasing more broken units that make other previously bad units feasible. I don't know how to explain it in English correctly. I hope it came through in a way that you can understand it. But yeah, it doesn't feel like you can run every team and win. It really feels like either you run a slow team with heavy units with Godzilla Final Wars and Godzilla Rio, or you run Spamera. And any other deck, it's although in this past ever since this past balance update, I think Godzilla 54 Tokyo version, I think it's in a better placement for sure. But I don't know if it's going to last, especially since after this season, it's going to go back to being a low level in general. So let's see if it lasts because I'm very curious to see because right now I think Godzilla 54 is a better GMK. It looks like what dropped my tower there? Was it a misclick? Oh my god! There. Also, Godzilla Tower. Uh, I didn't think much of it at first, but my god, is it a bossy unit? It's like a super. What's the other unit that they're called? Like the satellite? Okay, what did Darkrow say? There are some overly strong units in the game. The Rex leader changes were super strong and benefit 5 and 5 decks. More love the buff for G54 and G99. Yeah, it as I said, it looks to be in a good place in general, but I don't know, I think there are those kind of changes. I don't know. It seems weird because again, we are seeing some variety, especially lately. But I would like to see more variety. Like as I said, it would be great for me to see every deck being able to not only compete but win, easily win. And I don't think we're on that part. Yeah, I think we have like as you said before, we have some bossy units, like you said, and every other one is like if you're compatible with some broken units, you can make it. But there are definitely some units that are getting left behind. Dark says G Tower was one of my favorite buffs, but it is dumb. Toho has been buffing and releasing counters for Gamera, but it benefits the sniper meta most. Yeah, although I would say to counter that one, uh, Angelus 2021 was a very effective counter for the sniper. Can you imagine if they kept the Evangelion units? Like the because for what I remember, the sniper that the Evangelion has is a very good unit, but no one used it because it wasn't on a very strong like level for everyone. So imagine that unit in the meta right now. Also, there's that group of units, the collab units that we're not seeing much because not many players were able to get them. And also, I don't have every unit like the Gamera that gives the shield buff. I don't have it, which I think is a good thing because if I know myself, I'll be abusing that. Like the deck I'm running right now is just a spamera without Gamera. If I'm being completely honest, I was lucky because the Geigen card is enough to make the choppers usable without Gamera. But let's see, let me show you. These are the units that I don't have. And yeah, Shimo, Gamera, and Giron, is it? Giron, yes. I think these units are going to be eventually back. Like, honestly, I don't think the Gamera collaboration that we saw last time was the last collaboration with Gamera that we're going to see. I think at least one is coming up. And also, we need to have the Gamera the Brave collaboration, which is my personal favorite version of Gamera. And also, I don't know, it seems that it's so leading up for Gamera and Godzilla to meet up again on the big screen. Well, to finally meet up on the big screen. So yeah, I think Gamera is going to be back on Godzilla Battle Line sooner or later. This unit I think is so busted, Mechagodzilla, because we have seen this type of attack before. We saw it even at very close to the release of the game, which was Godzilla 2021, the continuous attack, which it escalates and keeps building up until your opponent is dead, which is a very good attack that wasn't um in the best scenario when Godzilla 2021 came out, especially because back then the new units didn't how do I put this? You didn't improve the levels of the new units when they were released. So when you got the new units, it was a level one, and back then 4-star level ones were the same like level escalation as a 3-star or a 2-star level one. So they were really bad. But yeah, after that we have the Godzilla Tower, and now we have this one which takes the best attributes from Godzilla 2021 and the G Tower, which is the continuous attack, but it also an AoE, and on top of that, it's a flying unit. So it has the best of every world, and is it a five? Because for me, this is the best unit though of the trio by far. And yes, it has little HP. It doesn't have much HP, but you have to balance it somewhere. For me, this is the best unit, followed very closely by Volga. Listen to this very closely because Volga, the ability that it has to basically revive itself and the reach of its attack, it's also crazy. That like the attack that it does, where it like shoots the laser and then it goes upwards. That is something like I don't know if it showed before when I was on the previous match. Like, look at not that attack with the sword. That one, the laser one. It has an insane reach. It can take down the airbase, every single chopper, and the airbase by itself. And again, for a fight, cause this is freaking crazy. I think Volga would have been justifiable to have it as a 7 cost, if I'm being honest. I think it's a little bit busted with a 5 cost, but let's see with them where the meta goes. Because as I said, I think the 3 new units are very good. Are on the brink of being broken, and maybe they're like they're a tease on what's to come. I think the next unit that they add in December is going to be even more busted, and it's going to be on par these 3 units. Oh, I missed a bunch of messages from Dark Rose. So sorry. Let me read them real quick. So, G Tower, I already read one. NGSP 2021 is really good now. Should have been that way on release. I'm a Gamera's 1967 user. Yes, you would love it. Gaiden is awesome. They haven't released another version of Gaiden yet. Yeah, that's the thing. They added like vintage Gamera and vintage Gaios, which is great. But we don't have vintage Gaiden, which it's for me it's like the most iconic version of it. Because yeah, you have the current Gaiden, which looks more like a current kaiju, but I freaking love all vintage Gaiden with this knife face. I think we need that on the game. The MG Buster version is super good. SRS plus. Galaxy Godzilla is strong, lots of abilities on one unit. One unit like the Chibis. I'm not sold on Volga yet, but Mongler Sosila says in S plus in fixed. I believe it. I honestly believe it because for a 5 cost that can do the revive thing and then become a flying unit on top of that, yeah, I think it's an easy, at least S tier. I will tell you more when I unlock it. As you can see, I don't have the unit yet, but I've faced against it a lot, and yeah, it really does seem busted. Yeah, because that's the thing that they did with these new units. They're basically all of them glass cannons, but in fixed. But trust me, in fixed, no unit feels like a glass cannon. Even the weaker units is going to last for a while, and these units in that little moment that they're on the field, they're going to break stuff apart. So yeah, I'm looking forward to unlocking them and to finally play them. So yeah, let's go. I'm going to change um the Jaguar since we already have the weekly. What can we change it for? Oh, let's use the new unit. Let's use Godzilla, which I have because of the Godzilla pass. I haven't been very lucky these past seasons with the new units. I was lucky with with Vulture. I don't know why I had Vulture after Vulture after Vulture, and this Anguirus I had like 3, and the rest I give it G materials because I think Anguirus is one of the best new units. It's a unit that it's guaranteed to make some damage unless your opponent sends like a close range, which those kind of units include Dorats, which are very it's a very good counter for Anguirus 2021. Where is it? Here it is. Dorats is a very good counter. King Caesar is also a very good counter. Rodan is a very good counter. And also Fire Rodan before it evolves. This one, Rodan 93, is a very good counter to Anguirus, so keep that in mind. Gaigan is also a very good counter. Gaigan 04 is a very good counter to Angerus. Every other unit it takes damage from him, so it's damage guaranteed, especially against some leaders. Like Angerus can solo Mothra, and not even solo like it barely kills it. No, it kills like instantly. Also, it can solo Mega Godzilla from the anime trilogy. And take this in mind. A 4 cost unit can solo an 8 cost is freaking crazy. So yeah, Angelus is one of the best new units. It's a great counter to many other busted units like Mega Godzilla from the anime trilogy, and also Godzilla Rio. It melts Godzilla Rio when you know where to place it. Dark says MG poster version seems to work very well with vultures. It appears so because the attack is actually AoE. So yeah, I can believe it. I haven't used vultures in a while because they haven't been too useful lately. But yeah, I can believe it. I can believe that. Yeah, Mechagodzilla poster art seems crazy. So yeah, these are my units. Also, this one, the King Hydra Abarishi version, is it? I didn't got it. This didn't show up in the entire last season. Mine's at level 1, believe it or not. So let me wait for it to load. I got on level 1 because I saved the materials. I had enough materials to trade it for one piece, but I hadn't. It didn't show for any expedition, neither the expeditions like the featured expeditions, nor the I opened like 8 that I had here on the expedition tab. I opened like 8 purple expeditions, and none of them had the Ghidra. I don't know what it was, and that was easily the best unit last season. So I was really missing out. So yeah, let's stop whining and let's continue. Oh, we changed stage. Let's going to change Godzilla -1. Yeah, it's still useful. Um you can break like swarms on the middle, but it's not as useful as it was on the last map. So let's change it. Let's see what can we use. Mm. Hmm. I have a lot of faith in this destroyer. Let's use it. Let's see if we can make something out of it. But you know what? Yeah, I'm not just now realizing that destroyer makes a very good combo with Godzilla manga, Godzilla Odyssey. Well, let's see if we can make it work because yeah, on paper those two go very well together. It should work. Let's see if it does. Oh, sorry for that lack of commentary. My throat is getting to the point where it's starting to hurt a little. I haven't drunk much water lately, and also I think I'm going to go for another, let's say, 25 more minutes because I also have to go and take care of Toto. Okay, we have a bot. Let's try the combo. Although it's not going to work very well with a bot. Let's throw that Varan so it uses a special move. See that combination I think it's going to be, well, it has the potential of being really good, but apparently even here it didn't do much damage. So yeah, here it should change for Godzilla for to make the opponent's leader target him. Yeah, let's see if it can be used in a real match. Let's complete the expedition. It's only 42 minutes. Also, the battle pass seems like a great um addition for people who play a lot. So if you do, I think it's a very good investment because it gives you a little bit of an edge, um, over other players who don't have that particular pass. Yeah, but if you're thinking of buying it, but you only play like once or twice a day and like enough to make your dailies or your weeklies, I don't think that it counts as a good investment at that point because it it's a good investment if you're like keeping track of your expeditions on your if you play a lot of ranked so you can collect more G tokens. It's a good investment in that sense, but if you don't play a lot, I don't think you should buy it. Sergeant Sears, wow, he's still playing. This is one of the OGs. Let's see if he recognizes me. Oh no. Haven't I don't have my stickers. Did I pass the we meet again? I think we did. Ah, here we go. Okay. Armor Mothra. So Armor Mothra in a good enough level is such a pain in the you know what. I don't know if I can say that or if it's too crass to say. Okay, I think we're in a very good spot right here. We're going to sneak an Angerus over there. Man, look at the damage that Destroya does. And 6. Let's send Godzilla Odyssey. Oh my god. Godzilla Final Wars can win battles by itself, my god. And I can't believe they nerfed Godzilla Ultima when they give the Final Wars this kind of range. Like, what's the justification there? Like, I can understand if you don't want a sniper meta with Ultima, but if you're going to nerf Ultima, you should nerf Final Wars as well. Like, again, where's the argument there? Why is Ultima not okay when you have to evolve it and spend 11 energy for it when you can only spend 7 with Godzilla Final Wars and get better results? I don't understand because it looks to me I don't someone can probably fact check me on this one, but it looks to me that Ultima is more frail and also weaker than Godzilla Final Wars. Again, if you can fact check me, I'll be happy to to be fact checked on that because if it's not, uh, but it certainly appears to be. Okay, DLW for life. I think this is also a vintage player. Okay, GMK and also Final Wars. How am I going to take that Final Wars? I think I'm just going to resort to Void. 3 and 4. Send Baron over here. So if you send out -1, you're not totally safe because my Baron is actually very busted. Look at that, how Baron with the Gigan card gets so tanky, man. You're a good team, man. You should have waited for that special move, but That was a good play. Okay, so now we have a gold expedition. We have two gold expedition. Let's see if we can schedule it. If I can pull it off the two expedition trade again, it would be great. What other weeklies? I think it was Kamakura Swarm. Kamakura is also a unit that I haven't seen in a while. So weird because, well, now I'm seeing a lot of people running anti-swarm because the three new units are very anti-swarm. But before that, the occasional Bagan, the occasional GMK, and that will be it. Not many people use. Oh, and Godzilla Evolve as well. That will be like the anti-swarm units that people use. But aside from them, I haven't seen much. But again, when again, it's kind of weird when you can. The other meta is basically only swarm with the spam meta. Okay, yeah, we have Kamaguru Swarm, win 10 fair matches, and battle intense train match. Let's not fair matches. What will be like a good. Let's try the combination that I said. Let's use this one, slot 5. We're gonna go with. I think I can Rex as a safe bet. Also, yeah, Godzilla Tokyo, it's a safe bet as well. Oh no, it should be up here. Godzilla Tower, apparently it's a good bet as well. The choppers, I don't think they're going to be very useful without the card, so we're gonna skip them for now. Hmm. Okay, let's add Godzilla. We're going to keep Angerus. Let's add Destroya. That Varan is well over there. Shinden, I don't think is necessary. I think this should be a decent enough. So let's see. If I'm going to. Okay, drop in Godzilla Tokyo is a very good start. Also, Angerus. Baran wouldn't be. Godzilla would be a good start as well. I need a stronger start. Let's see what else we have. Oh, I need. Let's see. Yes, I know what to add. Give me a second. I think I'm dropping. Oh no, I'm good. I'm good. Where were we? Here. Let's see if this how this plays out. Oh no, no, I'm dropping. I'm dropping. Okay, I think I'm back. Oh, let's hope. No, no, no. It wasn't that. Cancel, cancel. There. Okay, I think the stream is down. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Am I alive? Can you guys hear me? Because according to OBS, I'm currently down. Well, let's try the fair matches. Apparently the stream is back on. Apparently. So let's do this. Three concurrent viewers. Well, with three times what I'm used to. So yeah, let's continue with fair matches. Fair matches are way different than ranked matches because here you don't have the help of the cards, which in some cases they can make or break some units. That's also one of the aspects that I didn't ask for Darkrow's input, but well, if Darkrow, if you're listening, what do you think about the cards? Because I don't know, I'm quite torn on them. I think they're a good addition overall, but I think the obtention of them is what drives me the wrong way. It rubs me the wrong way because yes, they're a good addition. It gives more variety, but when it's such a struggle in general to have them when you have to pay so much for them. I think that makes them not a great. Again, I don't know what you think of that. So yeah, we are against Sprite 1125. Let's see if Geigen Miles can take out the leader. If not, we have Godzilla Tokyo version right here. Okay, very good start. This looks like a new player. Although if it's new, it shouldn't have Shin Godzilla, would it? And we did. You're a good team, man. Dark says, overall the cards were a good idea, but wish they wouldn't created the energy cards. Some of them are OP as hell and shouldn't have been released as they are now. Yeah, the energy are quite again as I said, they make or break some stuff because the energy card that they release with Burning Godzilla, that one is clearly made for Godzilla Final Wars. Like that allows you to drop Godzilla Final Wars the second you start a match. Um, and that is very unfair because if you don't have the card and your opponent does, forget it. You lost a match. Even if in same conditions, you lost it. And I haven't seen all of the cards. People have told me which ones to get, which ones to don't get. And also, apparently, there are some who are like the combination of the cards are very broken. People have told me that there's like a tree of energy cards that if you put together, your opponent just lost because the generation that you have, it's almost double of your opponent. I don't know about that because the only ones I know it's like the final wars card that gives you an energy boost if your team is five or more. There's a Godzilla like Godzilla Arctic Evolved that it gives you a boost if your team is 3.5 or less. And then there's the Valentine Days card, which I think is like a 7% boost. Those are all the cards that I know, but I think there are more. And yes, yeah, that the energy cards are quite a are divisive. I agree with you, Dark Crow. They need to be cheaper and easier to get. Yes, that definitely. Or at least there has to be some expedition in which you are guaranteed a card. It doesn't matter the rarity. You can play with the rarity at there, but at least every expedition should have at least a card. Like okay, let's not get every expedition because the the basic expedition, the 3 hour ones. Okay, let's not drop one in there, but at least the gold expeditions put one card there. Like It didn't take too much. The for the cards to be so expensive to max out, it really shows um the gap between a free to play player and a pay to win player, which it was something that it has always been obvious here in Godzilla Battle Line. Like you can tell when you have a whale, but with hard work, the gap got shorter. Like before the cards, if you grind enough, you were able to catch a whale. In a ranked match. Like I used to beat Stagoti. That guy was like a mega whale. That guy had everything maxed, and every time I got him, I almost always won. The only time that he began to win was when he was testing the Kiryu leader and also Space Godzilla deck that he had. But before that, I always won against that guy, and that shows that it is possible to win with only skill and grind. And yes, money can help you a lot, but skill and grind were always an option here. And now with the cards, it's more difficult because only for 10, and in between those 10 they're not guaranteed to have a good card included. You can have you can throw the roulette of the 10 cards and you can only get crap. It happened to me last season. It happened to me this season when I got the 10 free tickets and I spun the roulette and I got pure crap. Only bad cards. So yeah, it can. Yeah, it's it's a gacha mentality, man. The cards, I think, again, if they give more variety, if they give like different aspects to some units over others in order to have more variety, I get that. But the energy, yes, I agree with you, Darkro. The energy is a little unfair for the people who don't have the cards, and the form of obtaining the cards is way too difficult, and it's not difficult, it's way too expensive to have them. So yeah, no, I like them as a concept, but I don't like them. I don't like how they ended up implementing them, if I'm being honest. And also, based on what we've seen with all this amazing art that we've seen about Godzilla Battle Line being released, I saw that they hired some comic book artist that he's a very big fan of Godzilla and have shown um various fan arts of Godzilla. Godzilla Battleline has amazing art. Why don't you use that art for the cards? What are you using like snapshots from the movies that it looks like you took you took out your phone camera and put and took a picture of the CRT that you were watching the movie on? Well, why don't you make the cards about the art? And I know there are some, but honestly, I think that should be the entire. All of the cards should be from the art of this game. You shouldn't have like some snapshot of a movie. I don't know. Maybe that is something that someone could disagree on, but I think there's enough good art in this game for it for not needing those type of like snapshots. And also though those some snapshots doesn't even look that good. And also I'm still baffled on some of the additions of on the monsters. Dark forgive me if I'm if I'm bothering you with so many questions, but since you're here or if you're not, thank you for watching. How long were you? Were you on a podcast with me before? I can't remember if I'm being honest. But if you were, are there some like kaijus on your wish list for this game that still haven't made it? Because if I'm being honest, I was kind of surprised in this last season where they added Baragon, and and they made it a 4 star. I expected if one Baragon is going to be a 4 star, it wouldn't be the Godzilla King Ghidorah and Mothra all what's the name? All Monsters Attack? Attack of the Monster? What's the name? But I would assume that that Baragon would have been a 4 star, not the Baragon from the first movie, Baragon against what is it? Baragon against Frankenstein's monster? So yeah, I was kind of surprised when I saw Baragon. I first thought, oh, they're finally adding from GMK, but no, it's Baragon from his movie, which is great. I think it deserves to be here, but to make it a 4 star, it's kind of weird. Also, there are so many units that I think, um, well, so many units, so many kaijus that you think they're synonymous with Godzilla in the genre in general, and they're still not here. Doctor says, I think we were on Melee's GBL roundtable. It's been a while. Sorry, I'm trying to play and listen to. No, no, no. Don't worry. If you're too busy, again, thank you for being here. Thank you for answering where you can. Thank you for your for thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Doctor says, yeah, I'm still waiting for Kumonga. You know what? Kumonga is the weirdest the weirdest part because if I'm being honest, answer me if you can. Answer me honestly. Legion and how Legion was implemented in the game should have been Kumonga. Imagine a Legion instead of Legion, you have Kumonga, and the Legion, the middle legions would have been Commanders. That would have been perfect. So so weird. And again, I'm happy that Legion made it to the game. That Gamera trilogy is one of the best like kaiju trilogies that we've seen in the genre. But I don't know, it does feel like instead of taking it for Toho, instead of taking advantage of this game and promoting your own monsters, they're prioritizing the collab aspect, which is great. It's great to see Gamera against Godzilla finally, and for them to, aside from Gamera, also adding Gaius and Gaidon and Legion in this case, it would have been great. And Darker says, actually, that would have been awesome. I wish Komungo came out with Kumo's kit. They still might do it too. Legion is fun though. Yeah, no, I think, if I'm being honest, I think Legion is one of the best new units. And I think it flies under the radar a bit. I think people are not giving it the respect that it deserves. But when I play the final event, what's it called? The X one? When I play that event, I almost every time I add Legion to my deck because it's such a strong unit. Even for seven, the value that you get for that cost with a very strong unit, with a very strong and tanky unit in Legion. But aside from him, the number of swarm that you get and spread out enough so they don't get taken down in one hit. It's amazing. I think Legion is one of the best units right now, and it's one of the most underrated units as well. Okay, I think we finally have an opponent here. Go G 2021, because I think the previous ones were bots. I'm not sure though. Let's play Galaxy Odyssey here. So weird how Gamera looks frozen there. And let's test the Godzilla Odyssey with Destroyer. Oh no no no! I forget that um -1 can kill from that. Let's place Godzilla Tower. And let's send Rodan over here. Since it's not going to stop um Orga. Oh god. You know what? That Godzilla also kind of bugs me out that it's so slow with the crash. I think if it had King Caesar's like physics, it would be a great unit. But I think it takes too long for it to crash against the enemy. You're a good team, man. I think you're kind of a novice, but work on some. No, man, you're a good team. Work on some aspects of your game, and I think you could be a very good challenger. So yes, I think I've run out of time right here. I I wanted to make all of the fair matches, but I wasn't able to. I think we made it like three. Let's see, three. Yes. Okay. I'm going to leave it here. Um, I'm going to keep playing. So if you want to find me on the game, this is my profile. I'm going to play for a little bit more while I take a watch for Toto. So for everyone who's still here, thank you, Dark Row. Thanks for watching. For everyone, and if you're looking, you're watching me in the replay again. Thank you for your viewership, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.